What's up, everyone? Welcome to Patel and Kumar live watch party. You know us. I'm Shivam Patel, my co-host Mr. Kumar, all suited up in his Lakers jersey, ready to go as we are in the second quarter of the Lakers and the Warriors, the play-in game, 7 and 8 in the Western Conference. And as we speak right now, the Warriors are up 37 to 30 in the second quarter with 5 minutes 44 seconds left. What's up, Mr. Kumar? Good morning to you. It seems like you woke up early to watch this game.
I did wake up early, but I'm not excited about the score. I'm not excited about how the Lakers are playing. They're shooting extremely bad from the field, only about 24%. And, hopefully they'll be able to catch up in this second quarter. There's still 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter. And then we have the whole of the second half. So, good morning to all our viewers in in India, of course. And this is the second playing game in the Western Conference. And the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies, of course, played just before that. Do you want to tell the results about that, Shivam Patel?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it was rough. The Spurs started out horrifically. Looked like they were going to get run out of Memphis. They looked like they were drinking too much on Beale Street the night before, but then they came back after the first quarter and really made it a game. It was the best game so far in the play-in tournament. Unfortunately, it was just too much John Morant, too much Grizzlies. But I'm happy, for our friend of the show, Taylor Jenkins, Coach Taylor Jenkins of the Grizzlies. He's been on the show multiple times. Last year, they fell a little short, so they have an opportunity, Mr. Kumar. They're going to be playing the winner or the loser of this game, to see who's going to make it to the 8th seed in the Western Conference. But thank you, everybody, so much for joining us tonight here in the U.S., morning in India. Continue to put your chats in the comment section below. They may be featured on the show. We have such an exciting show planned for you today. Of course, we're going to be reacting to what's happening in the game, give our instant analysis, instant thoughts. But we're also going to bring some Lakers and Warriors fans. So that's going to be very interesting to hear their perspective, Mr. Kumar, depending on how the game is going.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 10-point game for the Warriors right now. Warriors are playing excellent defense. They're making, Lakers take really tough shots. And, of course, the Lakers are shooting extremely bad. And corner three for Alex Caruso, cutting that lead to 7 points now. So a little bit of momentum needed for the Lakers. It is Anthony Davis and LeBron James are shooting 2 of 22 from the field. So that's just like 10, even less than 10%.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. Warriors are making it really tough, as you said, taking tough shots, contesting the shots, not letting the Lakers get second chance opportunities. But on the offensive end, the others for the Warriors are really stepping up. Every time Steph Curry dribbles the ball past half court when trying to do the pick and roll, the Lakers are doing a great job of showing and trapping, and he's dishing it out to the other players like Bazemore, Toscano, Anderson, Poole, and they're making the shots, Mr. Kumar. And that's really the difference in the game so far. And great ball movement by the Warriors. I like their pace, that they're playing it and the way that they're executing on the offensive end of the floor.
And another foul called on Anthony Davis. And there's been a little bit of arguments with the referee in terms of whether it's an offensive foul and whether they're going to shoot, free throws. So looks like it's
they're calling offensive.
Yeah, they did. So
Draymond better be careful. He already has one technical foul. He got it a little earlier, but the technical fouls, of course, don't count.
That's it. Steph Curry with a deep three.
Chef Curry cooking. Yeah, Mr. Kumar is a little bit ahead of me of my stream right now, so he'll know things a little bit.
You being in the U.S., you're a little bit later than me, and that's surprising.
Well, I guess I don't know. I last time I was trying to do it on my TV, and this time I'm looking at it on my phone, and there's still a little bit of a lag. As I'm seeing the Steph Curry 3 right now. What a splash! There was none of the Lakers big stepped up on that play, and Steph Curry, he just needs an inch of daylight, and he'll be able to effectively score. Maybe he got away with a little push off there, but nice shot by Steph Curry. And yes, Yogesh Bhatt is saying Warriors all the way. All right, so he's going the other way. Yogesh, thank you so much for joining. But I don't care either way. I'm just waiting for some good basketball.
Yeah, I mean, what does that do to the entire playoff scenario? I think everybody was pretty locked in that the Lakers are going to beat the Warriors and they're going to meet the Suns, and they would probably meet the Denver Nuggets, who may be the winner of the Nuggets and Blazers round, and probably get to the Western Conference Finals, where the chances of meeting LA Clippers are. Another three for Chef Curry. He's getting hot. He was not hot in the first quarter, but right now he's just getting into that rhythm. Another three makes it 11-point game, the highest lead so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, Steph Curry is cooking. He's seeing the opening. He's as soon as he passes half court, he's in range. So Lakers need to do a better job of making the traps a little bit more quicker and stepping up the big. And they need to be attached to him and force him to give the ball up, because I don't know if those other players could continue to make shots in the second half as they were in the first half. That's going to be the key to the game for the Lakers.
And another awful shooting continues, and the ball taken away from Anthony Davis. Finally, a turnover, a good block by Schroeder on Chef Curry, and leads to a turnover and some points for the Lakers.
Yep, 49-37, Warriors, 157 left in the second quarter as this game is continues going a little bit up and down, Mr. Kumar.
Yeah, it makes it 49. I think it's Mulder who's shooting.
Yes.
No, it's Poole, Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, who shot that three, makes it 49-37.
Yeah, Kelly Oubre is not playing tonight, for the Warriors. He's going to be reevaluated next week. They're missing Wiseman, so the others really need to step up, if the Warriors want any chance to win this game.
I mean, Jordan Poole has been averaging about 20 points a game in the last 5 or 6 games, and he's been really valuable, especially with all the other players injured. So even Toscano Anderson, he's stepped up to the plate. He just got rewarded with a full-time contract by the Warriors.
Congratulations.
So I think this looks like a formidable team, and of course you'll have James Wiseman, Kelly Oubre, and Klay Thompson back in the lineup hopefully next season. And
and Toscano. Go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Toscano Anderson, I just wanted to comment about him. Sorry to cut you off there, Mr. Kumar, but he's a little bit of a baby Draymond Green. He can shoot when open, but he's like a point forward. He can dribble the ball. He has nice handles. His main job is to play tough defense, get rebounds, and facilitate. And he does a great job of driving, using his size, using his length, forcing the defense to collapse and kicking it out to the shooters. And of course, like I said, he can make an open shot when necessary. But he's been kind of like a 3-and-D player for the Warriors. Very valuable player that they found.
Yeah, we just like to talk about, the defensive rating. Lakers were considered the top defensive team, but it's totally the opposite in this game. Warriors are doing an excellent job of, harassing Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So they're not giving them any, easy opportunities right there. So that's what making it difficult. And almost another turnover, and it's a foul call, luckily for the Lakers, and they get the ball back right after that timeout.
And come up in the second half. Let's see what's going to happen. They have time to regroup over there.
So that's another foul on the Warriors, and somebody goes to the free throw line. Hopefully that cuts the lead for the Lakers, who have a very tough job of overcoming this deficit in the second half, because they really need to come back strong. They've been extremely I mean, they look kind of jaded in the first half. I mean, the shooting has been awful. None of them have really gotten into a rhythm. Anthony Davis is, shooting just 2 of 12 from the field.
Yeah, he's shooting 2 of 12, really struggling. The Warriors are doing a great job of getting into his grill, making him take tough shots right now, and there's just lack of flow for the Lakers offensively. I think it's due to Anthony Davis, LeBron not playing as much this season, trying to get their legs underneath them. But I think they just need to go back to the ball movement, back to the cuts. They need to try that high screen and roll, with Anthony Davis and LeBron. Either Anthony Davis can, pick and pop, or he can roll to the basket and then force the defense to collapse and kick it out. So I would like to see the Lakers execute a little bit more and run some offense in order to get some more open shots. Yeah, Anthony Davis is 2 for 12 with 5 points and 3 rebounds. It's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, Lakers tripping. Tonio Dang
Yeah,
makes that comment. Thank you very much for tuning in the
thank you.
morning
Thank you.
for this game. And Alex Caruso with a dish from LeBron James, finally getting a little bit of rhythm back together, but it's too late in this half. Only 47 seconds left. You think they're intentionally throwing the game to finish eight? I would be very surprised because if they finish eighth, they meet probably the Clippers in the second round. I think that would be the more tougher route to the. And another three for Toscano Anderson. 52-40 is the
He's hot.
score.
He's scorching hot, man. They could not miss the Golden State Warriors. 52-42 with 10 seconds left. Warriors ending on a bang. And let's see what adjustments the Lakers can make. They need to start with the defensive end, turning the Warriors over and playing a little bit better on the offensive end as we are winding down. It is the end of the first half, Mr. Kumar. Your score, Golden State Warriors 55, Lakers 42 in the 7-8 play-in matchup. Whoever wins will be the 7th seed and play the Phoenix Suns in the first round.
Well, I mean, they got to get one more game out. They got to probably. Oh, yeah. I mean, the winner plays Phoenix Suns, of course.
Yeah. But honestly,
Another three by Chef Curry right at the buzzer. I think this was just a silly mistake by the Lakers because everybody knows the only person who's going to shoot in that dying seconds is Chef Curry.
yeah, exactly. I think they were just lack of focus. But great action by the Warriors. They ran a little misdirection and forcing the Steph Curry. They do a lot of great stuff, Mr. Kumar. They run a lot of dribble handoffs, a lot of misdirections to get Curry open. And Draymond Green knows how to use his body on the screens. He knows the angles to get Curry open, but that's still a lack of communication by the Lakers on that last play.
Yeah, that's what they're known for because Steph Curry, he's so active on the field for like almost 48 minutes. He just, I mean, he tries and get at least like 3 or 4 screens sometimes in a single, move.
Yeah.
He makes sure he gets into a position where he can receive the ball and shoot it.
Yes.
So you got to admit that he's just a master of disguising positions in terms of moving back and forth. And of course, Draymond Green and Kevon Looney and others help him with those really tight screens.
Exactly. And Steph Curry has such a lightning release. Like when he gets the ball, it's just out of his hands so quickly. He knows how to use pump fakes. He knows how to draw fouls. He's not just a shooter. He can drive to the basket, get contact, finish. So he has a lot of different manipulations that he uses in his game, and a lot of different head fakes, shoulder fakes, everything that really throws the defense off and makes you on your heels to what he's going to do. And he's really just playing with everybody on a string. So masterful job by Steph Curry in this first half so far. And the rest of the Warriors, they're all stepping up. Jordan Poole, Toscano Anderson, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney has played some great defense. They got some great rebounds. So overall, impressive performance by the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we have a fan waiting in the backstage who's ready to come in.
All right.
Maybe since it's halftime, we can probably get him in as we have a lot of time left here. So it's Soham Gupta, who is the admin of the Laker Fans India page on the Instagram. And he's also been a little bit of help for the PNK NBA talk show. So let's welcome Soham Gupta into the show.
What's up, Soham?
Hey Shivam, hello Mr. Kumar. It's
How's it
Hey,
really
good
good
going?
to be
morning.
here.
Good.
Good morning.
Good morning,
So
and
interesting
I
match
guess
going on.
it's a very interesting match. We both are wearing Lakers jersey, but it
Yeah,
doesn't seem like the Lakers are playing like a really good basketball.
yeah. Well, credit to the Warriors for their defense, but definitely the top three need to get going. It's LeBron, Davis, and Schroeder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm very surprised that LeBron actually wasn't really taking the initiative in this first half. I mean, he was trying to get everybody else involved. I don't know if that's a good strategy. When you have a player like LeBron, you just feel like he should be more aggressive. On
Yeah.
the field. What do you think so?
Yeah, definitely that way. I'm gonna say this since the players can't, but the refs aren't doing a good job either. But other than that, I think LeBron's trying to. I think what is happening is Draymond Green is doing a fabulous job on defense and Davis, and that I think is hyping the whole Warriors team up and getting their defense back on track. So
yeah.
suddenly the whole squad is doing great defense collectively. Even Andrew Wiggins, the times he's guarding James, is he's like getting into the body of LeBron James, and I don't know how aggressive LeBron James wants to be coming off that ankle injury. So that's also playing on his mind a little bit. But he definitely needs to. I think once he starts getting a few of those shots going in, then he gets into that rhythm and he starts knocking them down. Similar to what Curry is also trying to do, I feel. If you notice in the first half, he went into the half court, he went the half court and directly tried to shoot a logo three. It
Yeah.
didn't go in. If that went in, then suddenly that gives him a boost of confidence and he starts to knock them down gradually. So
Yeah, I agree because they just need to see the ball go to the basket. That sometimes gives you confidence. They're right now combined Anthony Davis, LeBron 2 for 12. But so I wanted to ask you. Lakers like to run a lot of high pick and roll with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and they're not doing that as much. Do you see them running more of that action? In the second half, and it's not just for them to score, but also forces the defense to focus on those two players and allow them to get open shots, the role players.
right. I think it's just about the Warriors disrupting those pick and rolls. I think they've tried to play 3, 4 of them, and each time someone's just come in and snap the ball away. I think one time it was Draymond Green, the next time it was someone else. So it's about getting one or two of those plays in motion, so that gives you confidence to repeat them over and over again.
Yeah.
And the Lakers just aren't able to do that because each time they try to do it, something or the other goes wrong. Either the ball is stolen or they get it and they're not able to finish at the rim. So
Yeah.
something needs to fall in place. I think the only positive for this is that KCP and Caruso seem to be having a good night for the Lakers. So they're able to shoot the 3-point at will. So
Yeah, but the
that's the
others
only
are so bad. The others are so bad that you feel like KCP and Caruso are playing extremely well.
yeah.
Oh man.
But thank you very much for joining in. I just want to talk a little bit about the Lakers fan Instagram page as well. Laker fans
Right.
India. You're one of the admins, and what really motivated you to start that page?
Yeah, I think it was a mix of a lot of things. First of all, the fact that um, I went like there are a lot of these pages abroad, so there wasn't any India-specific content that was out there on any platform. So that was one of the primary reasons. And secondly, there's been a lot of I'd say Lakers support, and I think um, obviously we had Kobe Bryant passing away last year, and in the aftermath of that, a lot of people become aware as to what basketball is, and specifically what Lakers is in India as well. And I think there was, I think, the right time to put out content with regards to Lakers in India because you know that there is going to be people out there who want to see that kind of stuff and who want to maybe find their interest in the NBA and specifically the Lakers. So it's obviously one step to a lot of fan pages coming, but it's doing good so far.
Yeah, and how it gives also a platform for Lakers fans to also communicate with one another. So kind of tell us how that interaction is going. How was it like during games, before games? Kind of tell us give us a feel for that fan page.
Yeah, and on top of that, it also helps so many fans uh, so many super fans, I'd say, who you didn't know existed otherwise. So
Mm-hmm.
I already am in touch with Bhushan Suryavanshi, who I think will come on later today. So he's an all Lakers guy all the time, but like you wouldn't have known about people like these if not for a platform where you can actually show to the world that these guys are Lakers hardcore fans from India.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's
Well,
huge benefit.
sorry to interrupt you. I just want to read out a fan,
Yeah.
comment there. Game over,
Game
guys.
over.
Dub Nation.
Dub
Vallabh
Nation.
Trivedi.
Not yet. The
Hey,
Lakers
we
have a
still
good
have-
third quarter.
24 minutes left.
Anything can happen. And Dream Baller saying Lakers management needs to learn getting all the players from different teams won't make them championship team for this year. I guess he's talking about Schroeder and Drummond and all those other players that they've been Markieff Morris. It worked last year, Mr. Kumar, but I think they're really, Soham, kind of talk us about
If that's the case, I think the Nets management has a lot more work to do in that regard. Getting first with all other teams and having them into one team. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So, what do you think is going to happen in the second half? Do you see the Warriors continuing this dominance, or do you think the Lakers can make a little run and maybe even sneak out a
No, I'm never going to see the Warriors are going to continue the dominance, but I do think that Lakers consistently throughout the season, I think the second and third quarters have always been their plus points. So they always get red hot in one of those two quarters in the middle and try to really assert their dominance over there. So I do see that happening to an extent in the third quarter, hopefully, because they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's all going to be about the way in which they construct their offense, because I think Frank Vogel has some thinking to do now. Since traditional pick and roll plays that they're running haven't worked. So what more can you do? Like, can you get the ball to guys like KCP and Caruso more, or do you want your big three to start scoring? So do you give them the ball more? There's some tough decisions lined up for Coach Vogel.
Yeah, I think one of the key things that the Lakers really need to do is get a little bit more aggressive in terms. I think they're very tentative. I mean, if you see, they've had a lot of turnovers trying to pass the ball inside the paint. They're trying to kick it out, without even seeing where the defense is and stuff like. I think they're just trying to make that extra pass all the time. I think some people probably need to get a little bit more selfish and probably take that shot attempt, because I know, I think the confidence level is a little bit down, especially in the first quarter. They shot really bad, and that continued a little bit in the second quarter as well. So hopefully they come back a little bit stronger, put a little bit of more defensive pressure on the Warriors. Maybe, that will have get a few people in foul trouble, but that's fine. Just get a little bit more aggressive and, try and make the Warriors commit the mistakes.
And that also has to start with LeBron and Anthony Davis. I want to see them in attack mode. I want to see them set the tone, because if they start scoring, Soham, it opens it up for the other players and it instills confidence in them. So I want to see LeBron and Anthony Davis come in and try to put the foot on the throat of the Warriors and really establish their dominance.
Yeah, and as a fan, I think not only as a fan, even for the team, I think I really want to see guys like Montrezl Harrell in there, because each time Montrezl Harrell dunks the ball, the ferocity with which he does it is like just a huge boost to the whole team. Like one time he goes and dunks the ball and hands on the rim, that sends a message.
I think he has been pretty much told that, go and break that backboard. That's the way he dunks. That's the way he dunks. He dunks as if he has some enmity with that backboard.
Yeah.
So much energy, though, and he's your better big off the bench than Marc Gasol, who can barely move, So Montrezl Harrell provides a lot of energy on offense, and then of course dunking the ball. And
but I think Drummond will also have to work on the whole Lakers team has to work on, if you get to the basket, that's no excuse for missing the shot. So once you're in there, you have to finish the shot, otherwise it's just not going to work.
And Rakesh Maheshwari, also very good morning to you. I know you've been watching the first half. A 13-point lead for the Warriors in a very surprising turn of events. Everybody expected the Lakers to probably cruise through this game. So thank you very much, Rakesh. Please keep your comments flowing. That's what
Yes.
makes this show a little bit more interesting. And we'll come back for the second half shortly. But we have a big announcement tonight
We got
at
to give a
8
shout
p.m.
out to our show, Mr. Kumar. Our show, Patel and Kumar NBA Talk Show. It's on Thursdays. It's going to be at 8 p.m. India time tomorrow night. We have NBA champion, two-time NBA champion Malik Rose, of the Spurs, former player for the Spurs, is going to be joining us live on the Patel and Kumar Talk Show, and you can find that on the Ekalavias YouTube channel and the Patel Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channel. Be sure to set your reminders. We look forward to everybody watching this show and seeing you guys in the comment section. We're going to have such a amazing, exciting show tomorrow for you. Malik Rose, a two-time NBA champion, is going to be joining us, Mr. Kumar.
Yeah, and just tune in at 8 p.m. So let our producer probably play the intro video to the Malik Rose show tonight.
So, other than that, I was just wondering what you guys thought on the whole pick and roll that the Lakers are running right now, because that clearly doesn't seem to be working. So, if say you were the Lakers head coach, do you continue running those kind of plays, or do you try to switch it up and maybe get the ball out to the 3-point line more? Because that also seemed to be working in the first half. I remember Kuzma dishing the ball out, and you get a wide open three for Caruso or someone like that. So, would you change that system? Make the change?
Okay, but I'll let Mr. Kumar go first, but then I have another suggestion. But go ahead, Mr. Kumar.
I don't think the Lakers are really strong from the 3-point line. So if they're going to rely just on the 3-point, it's going to be a disaster for the Lakers. They've been extremely strong in the paint with LeBron, with Drummond, with Montrezl Harrell, with Anthony Davis. I think if you attack the paint, I think it'll be more suitable. Probably you also chance either of a 3-point play, or either you get a foul, go to the free throw line. That makes the game a little bit slower, and that would work to the advantage of the Lakers. So it's got to be a combination. Maybe a little bit of more aggressive game from LeBron James by attacking the paint, and of course a little bit more sensible game from Anthony Davis as well. He's had an extremely bad game since his return from injury. So hopefully, he plays better in the second half.
Yeah, as we're starting the second half, Warriors up 55-42, 11:48, just starting the second half. We'll see if the Lakers can come back. But I just wanted to answer your question real quick. So I think, honestly, they should put LeBron in the post and let him operate out there. Let him be the facilitator that he is. And if he has a one-on-one matchup, he can easily attack the basket, get to the foul line, as Mr. Kumar said. If he's being double-teamed, there's enough shooters around him where he can kick it out and force the Warriors' rotations to be on point. So I think they should operate with LeBron kind of being the point forward in the post, and I think that will open up their offense a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. But for that, the big three need to get going for the Lakers, and I think that's got to be their objective for this quarter.
Yep.
Get those guys to get a few shots in and get their confidence back.
Yep, exactly. And we're coming up soon. We're going to have a Warriors fan. Anil is going to be doing. He's probably very happy right now as the Warriors are up. Thank you, Soham, again for joining us and for tuning in. We appreciate all the work that you do with the Lakers fan page and the work that you do for all the Patel and Kumar. So thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day and good luck to the Lakers.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, Mr. Kumar. It looks like there's not been as much scoring so far in the second half. It looks like the Lakers made a bucket. The Warriors haven't scored yet, but
yeah, they got a free throw. Dennis Schroeder basically got a foul while driving in. So the first move, of course, Kevon Looney had a wild shot and could not convert it. And Schroeder makes both free throws, cutting the lead down to 11 points.
Yep.
55-44, the score.
Yep. And I guess we're ready whenever Whenever we're ready to bring on the Warriors fan, Anil. So another Kumar.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Anil.
Hey,
Good
Anil,
morning.
what's up?
Hi Shivam.
How are you feeling so far? Warriors are up, looking good, Anil.
Yeah, it looks like they're very excited about it.
Yeah, looks like, but let's hope so. There's another foul on Schroeder, and he will again go to the free throw line. Is there like an echo that is going on right now?
Yeah, there's an echo right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Anil. Yeah. So what do you think are the chances for the Warriors?
जीत सकते हैं, बहुत अच्छे से अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, उनका डिफेंस भी अच्छा है और लूनी बहुत अच्छे रिबाउंड्स पकड़ रहे हैं और आपको मालूम है रिबाउंड मैन गेट पेड. Curry is doing very well job in offensive end.
Yeah. And what do you think about the Warriors defense on LeBron James and Anthony Davis? It's been really tough on them so far.
Warriors help एक दूसरे को सही अच्छे से हेल्प कर रहे हैं, एक दूसरे को लेब्रॉन को गार्ड करने में बहुत अच्छे से डिफेंस कर रहे हैं. लेब्रॉन को कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि पॉइंट में ना जाए, जितना हो सके वो बाहर से ही.
Slowly cutting the lead down to 7. Another fast break opportunity here for the Lakers, and LeBron taking it all the way himself and getting a foul, so he will go to the free throw lane for a 3-point play.
Yep, and one. LeBron attacking the basket in the fast break. Mr. Kumar finish and one, cutting the lead to 7 points.
So a good start for the Lakers right at the beginning of this third period. They're coming back a little bit stronger. I can see Anil, आपके चेहरे पे थोड़ी सी टेंशन नजर आ रही है अभी.
मैच में थोड़ा रहता है ऊपर नीचे तो, लेकिन वॉरियर्स लेकर्स भी अच्छा खेलते हैं, लेकिन वॉरियर्स जीतेगी.
चलो ये तो हमें मतलब ये 2 क्वार्टर होने के बाद पता चलेगा कि कौन जीतेगा कौन हारेगा, बट जो हारेगा उसको तो और एक चांस भी मिलता है क्योंकि वो अभी नेक्स्ट मैच खेलेंगे मेम्फिस ग्रिजलीज के साथ और सो उनको और एक अपॉर्चुनिटी तो मिलता ही है प्लेऑफ में क्वालिफाई करने के लिए.
It looks like Rakesh is saying, yep, LeBron and one. That's the LeBron James we know and love, Mr. Kumar. Attacking the basket, finishing in the paint, using that size with the flex. And yep, Soham exactly. Looks like that's the LeBron we all know.
So timeout taken, Warriors. Shevde Adarsh asking, can an Indian be in an NBA?
Of course.
Well, I mean, it was almost a reality because Satnam Singh was the first player who got drafted into the NBA, but he could not play in the NBA. He got, he got assigned to the G League team of the Dallas Mavericks, and we have Princepal Singh, who last year played for the G League Ignite team, and maybe he might play for one of the other G League teams in the next season, and he has a chance to probably get into the draft as well if he wishes to. So yeah, I mean, sooner than later, I would say an Indian can probably be in the NBA. आपको क्या लगता है अनिल? मतलब कोई मतलब इंडियन NBA में आने के लिए कितना टाइम लग सकता है?
Yeah, I think it could be very soon, Mr. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think
looks like we're having maybe a little bit. Anil, go ahead.
अभी प्रिंसिपल है और एक NBA एकेडमी अच्छा स्किल सिखाने में, और प्रिंसिपल भी जैसे जी लीग में स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं और भी आने वाले टाइम तो मैंने देखा है अच्छा प्लेयर है संधू एक 5 साल के बाद हम
सॉरी अनिल, आपका थोड़ा ऑडियो में थोड़ा ब्रेक हो रहा है, तो हमें प्रॉपरली सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है, तो शायद आप ट्राई कीजिए प्लीज।
मैं ये कह रहा था कि अभी में अच्छा काम कर रही है इंडिया में, तो मैं तो अभी कम से कम 5 साल से पहले तो अभी हम जी लीग में भी इंडियन प्लेयर्स को प्रोग्रेस करते हुए, शायद हम एनबीए में भी जल्दी इंडियन प्लेयर को देखेंगे खेलते हुए।
So 51-57 and a good lane by Andrew Wiggins earlier against Dennis Schroeder.
Mr. Kumar. What Lakers were on a little run there. Great job by Andrew Wiggins. Seth, we would love to show the game, but due to copyright stuff, with the NBA, we're not able to show that. So we're showing a little scoreboard right now. Me and Mr. Kumar are watching on our phones, but we're fortunately not able to show the game.
Oh, and the awful shooting continues for Anthony Davis. He launches another three, hits the front rim, and rebound for the Warriors. So it's a little bit disappointing. A steal by KC3, and he gets fouled, and will go to the free throw lane to shoot 2 free throws. So Lakers looking like the original Lakers all of a sudden in the last 3 minutes of this quarter, third period. And Draymond Green hacking KCP from the back.
Come on. Was that really a foul? Was that really a foul?
What? He took his hand. He doesn't have hands to shoot his free throws anymore. Ask Draymond Green to give back his hands.
No, it was a foul. It was a foul. Great foul by Draymond Green for not. I was just trolling. A great foul by Draymond Green to not allow the easy bucket at the lane. I don't think it'll be a clear path. I think it'll just be 2 shots.
Yeah, that's just a normal foul. Yeah, that's just a normal foul. That's just somebody going for a layup, and he gets caught up from behind. So 2 free throws, and the lead has been cut to 4.
Ooh, hey, it looks like Anil is back. Anil, can you hear us?
Good defense by the Lakers. Another steal. So that's the Lakers we want to see. And Schroeder for a 3 and gets it. And it's a 1-point game. All of a sudden, we just spoke in here with Anil, and they've cut the lead to just 1 point.
I'm getting like spoiler alert, man. Mr. Kumar again is a little bit ahead of me, so I'm like hearing everything from him, and then I gotta watch it again, so that it's painful right now. The Warriors are not doing as much, in the first half as they did or the second half as they did in the first half. But the difference is they showed on the little graphic. Lakers have shot 7 free throws in this quarter to the Warriors 0. So the Lakers, we were talking about with Soham being the aggressor. And I think they've really done a great job of being aggressive and getting to the line and getting to their spots and really been able to cut down the lead to the Warriors to 1 point with 8:27 left in the third quarter. We wanted a close game, Mr. Kumar, and it looks like we're getting one back and forth, Lakers and Warriors.
I think we're going to get Bush and Suryavanshi in, and that's the reason the Lakers started playing so well, man.
Oh, Bhushan's good luck charm. All right, yes. What's up, Bhushan? Hey, he's all ready. He's got the Lakers flag. Lakers.
We're going for another championship run, Bhushan. Nobody can stop us.
Bhushan, how does it feel? Lakers are back in this game.
Yeah, they're back in the game. As we all know, they always go in the figuring out mode. So I think after this halftime, the coach Frank Vogel, he must have thought something, said something and LeBron and the team must have eaten something, so they are going for this winning mode now.
Oh man, and again, right now we're with Bhushan. He's a number one super fan in India right now, number one Lakers fan. He's got everything, all the memorabilia, all the jerseys, everything you can think of Lakers. Last time we had on the
Wait,
show,
wait, I'll show.
he even had a Lakers cake, Mr. Kumar, for the championship.
Oh yeah, I mean, we have already seen his collection.
Look at that, with all Kobe's, LeBron, AD, Shaq. He's got the full collection. He basically has a Lakers store in his house.
Nice turnaround jumper by Andrew Wiggins there, and the lead is back to 6 after that 3 free throws by Steph Curry and another 2 by Andrew Wiggins. 62-56.
Warriors finally got a call, Mr. Kumar. Who's been one-sided in the second half. Finally, Steph Curry got a foul call.
And finally, LeBron makes that turnaway jumper, and lead is cut back to 4.
So, Bhushan, what do you think is a difference? Why do you think LeBron and Anthony Davis are playing so well in the second half compared to the first half?
Like, I didn't saw any chemistry between the players in the first half. Like, we saw the Golden State Warriors, how they were like at the defensive end at both this LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So I think they must have figured this out, that how all they are going towards them. And now maybe like we saw last year in the playoffs also, they used to pick up after the halftime. So I think they saw what the strategy of Steve Kerr is and about Stephen Curry, and now they are like taking all the players. Like, we know they are not much experienced team, this Golden State Warriors, but still let's hope for the good. Let's see what, because this is NBA, anything can happen till the last second. So I'm looking forward for this.
Yeah, for sure. And what do you think about the defense on Steph Curry, Bhushan, in the second half?
Yeah, I think Stephen Curry, like, if we can see closely, Stephen Curry, we cannot leave him open anywhere. Like, the Lakers been named as the number one defensive team also recently, and Stephen Curry is the one player. But we saw in the first half, like, when he used to get double team Stephen Curry, that time he used to throw the ball to other players. So all the players like this Poole and Kent Bazemore and Wiggins, they are open. Like, their strategy was that they knew that Stephen Curry was going to get defense from the Lakers players anyhow.
And I'm not allowing Steph Curry to play one-on-one.
Taken this to the level that Stephen Curry is going to not be open, so other players are taking those shots. And luckily for them, all these players, they are putting up shots. Hence, they were ahead till the halftime.
Yeah. And I think just before you started talking there, Ken Bazemore hit a 3 from the corner and making it a 7-point game again. It's a timeout taken by the Lakers, so we have enough time to talk about other things. But Bhushan, this is the second time you're coming onto the show. The first time we got you in, it was a Lakers special show. They were just going to go into the championship round, and I think third time, because you did get in when the Lakers won as well. So good to see you back. And of course, the Lakers shouldn't have been playing in this play-in tournament. But LeBron James and Anthony Davis got injured. Are you?
Oh, no excuses, Mr. Kumar. Oh, come on.
This is not an excuse.
Yeah,
it's
both
just
of them,
a
they
fact.
missed 2 months each. So it's been difficult for the Lakers fan. Like, the Lakers haters, they were thinking that Lakers should not be in the playoff. Like, recent tweets and the programs which I see on this YouTube channels. So they were mentioning like that everybody's afraid of Lakers. I think Lakers, they are a threat to anyone. Let's see if they proceed ahead. I think they are going to win this back-to-back championship. But let's hope. Let's take game one by one. Let's not be mad Lakers fan. Let's be like how we saw last year. Let's not get much excited. We know they are going to win, but still we need to get back of them. Like last year, it was like, they did the job for Kobe Bryant. This year, I think they are doing it for Elgin Baylor. So all the best for Lakers, and I think step by step they will go. Step by step they will go, and eventually we are going to lift that trophy there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. But before you leave, we just want to announce that we're going to have Malik Rose on the PNK NBA talk show tonight, 8 p.m. India time. So everyone, please join in for that show as well. Let's see the promo video of that show.
Are you an Indian baller or a basketball fan? Catch me, Malik Rose, two-time NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs on the Patel and Kumar NBA talk show. I'll be sharing experiences from my 13-year NBA career, including playing alongside Hall of Famers David Robinson and Tim Duncan. You'll have the chance to interact directly with me via live chat and ask me anything and everything about what it's like to be an elite NBA athlete. So I'll see you soon this Thursday, 8 p.m. India time.
So yes, we have an exciting show for you tomorrow morning in the U.S. and we'll be waking up early tonight in India time. Malik Rose, two-time champion with the Spurs in 1999 and 2003. He's going to be sharing his experiences playing with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, who are both in the Hall of Fame. His thoughts about the season. We're going to have such a great conversation and such a great show. You're going to hear me and Mr. Kumar's playoff predictions also, so you don't want to miss it. Set your reminders tomorrow, 8 p.m. India time, on the Patel Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channel and the Ekalavia's YouTube channel. It looks like we know who Bhushan is picking to win the championship, as he has the cutout of the trophy.
He's already getting that trophy. And a nice put in by Kevon Looney there. He had 3 defenders on him. And it's a 9-point lead again. 9-point lead.
Yeah, keep stretching that lead. Keep stretching that lead, Warriors. Let's go. Keep it up.
Andre Drummond barging in through Kevon Looney. 67-60, the Warriors.
Oh, what's up, Dennis? Thank you for joining the show, and we appreciate you. Yeah, nice drive by Draymond Green and Andre Drummond, I should say. And the 69-60 Warriors, 5:16 left to play in the third quarter. Nice. Another tip in by Kevon Looney. That was a foul on Steph Curry, but no call. But nice job by Kevon Looney by staying in the play and tipping the ball in.
Foul? Where was the foul on Steph Curry there?
He got pushed with the body contact.
What? Only you could see. The 3 referees in the game could not see that.
Well, they're blind, Mr. Kumar. They're not trying to look. No. Oh, man. So, Bhushan, kind of tell us about with the Lakers. If they win this game, they're going to be playing the Phoenix Suns. But then if they end up losing, they have a chance to play for the 8th seed in the Utah Jazz. So, which matchup would you prefer in the first round, the Jazz or the Suns?
I think Utah Jazz has been the team to beat this year. Like, we know that they have been the highest scoring team this year. And the quality of basketball they are playing, like the chemistry and everything, along with the players with the 6. Yes, Ken Bazemore. Sorry, Matthews.
Wesley Matthews.
With this off the steal. Nice pass by Alex Caruso, attacking and kicking it out to Wesley Matthews for the 3. 72-63 Warriors.
Wesley Matthews there and cutting it back to a 9-point game. So it's going back and forth. They're cut to almost. What a nice block by Anthony Davis on Draymond Green. Here's a chance to get some points after a turnover. Anthony Davis inside. And finally makes it count. And he will go to the line for a 3-point play. Nice block there.
Come on, that was I'm just thinking that was a weak foul. Come on.
What?
But nice take.
No, I mean, but at least he got things done at both ends of the floor. Hopefully that, kind of invigorates him in terms of the game, because that's what is needed from Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what Rakesh Maheshwari says as well. 80 block green and 1. That's what's needed.
We need to cut the lead.
Back to 8-point lead. Yep, 74-66. That was like a
nice backdoor.
Wesley Matthews. No, he couldn't do it this time.
Yeah, the last bucket was a nice backdoor cut by Steph Curry to get the bucket, 74-66. Yep, Anil. When Clay will be back, it will be one-sided. And I assume he means in the Warriors' side. So,
and another turnover by Steph Curry, a backcourt violation. Good defense there by KCP and Anthony Davis doubling him up.
oh, backcourt violation. Yep.
So Steph Curry is on 23 points. Wesley Matthews to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis trying to get the ball inside. And no, bad shot, hitting the side of the backboard. They need LeBron back inside, hopefully.
It's still
Kent
7-4.
Bazemore. No, but not good this time. Rebound by Anthony Davis, and Caruso will bring it up.
6 turnovers this quarter for the Warriors compared to 2 for the Lakers. I think that's the difference. The Lakers are doing a great job of forcing turnovers by the Warriors and executing better with more flow on the offensive end of the floor, and really doing a great job of being more aggressive with their double teams. And I think that's causing the Warriors to commit a lot of turnovers.
That's a great defense by Caruso. Draymond Green pushing him to the paint, but he couldn't convert it. But he also committed that turnover at the other end by going for a wild layup and gets blocked by Green. So it's
Draymond
like
Green.
Caruso,
He said no.
Caruso and Green. Caruso
Not
and
in
Green.
my
Caruso
house.
and Green.
Not in my house.
But other than that, Bhushan, how is everything with you? I hope your family is safe and sound, and everybody in your near and dear ones are doing well in these COVID times.
Indeed, it is our duty to keep our family first of all safe, be us safe, and see that whether our neighborhood and everybody is also safe. So I'm doing that, staying at home most probably, and trying not to go out, because currently I'm in the city of Nasik in Maharashtra. So it is like ranked as city for this COVID patient. So I'm taking proper care of my family and as well as of myself. And
another nice dish by LeBron James. And the lead is cut back to 4.
74-70. And Eklavia is saying Bhushan is a true fan because he has stopped talking completely. He's just like, you can just tell he's in the zone of the game. Like, he's focused on what's going to happen with this game, and he's glued to the game.
Hey, why don't you guys keep chatting? I'm just going to take a very, very short break.
All right. See you, Mr. Kumar. Yeah, so Bhushan, as you're ending the near of the third quarter, we're getting to a timeout here. So what do you think about this pace and the way that the Lakers are executing on the offensive end of the floor? Because that seems like where they're able to cut into this lead.
Yes, first of all, they need to just cut this lead, because from the start of the game, we have seen that Lakers are lacking behind. And I think first of all, they have to cut this lead, take some lead at least, and then go for more offensive plays. And I think Frank Vogel is doing very good. He's keeping LeBron James, he's keeping him for the fourth quarter, I think. So not giving him much. So let's see, hope for the best. We have seen during this all this 20 odd games which this LeBron and AD missed. We have seen these young players. They came and they put up a great for the Lakers. They got some wins, but I
Yeah.
think they know how to play without LeBron and AD. So they will be going for this offensive end for this against these Warriors. Let's hope for the good line.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. The young players are stepping up. KCP, Kuzma, Schroeder, Caruso, Andre Drummond. So you guys have a nice little supporting cast, for sure. So, so Bhushan, I gotta ask you, in the fourth quarter, in the West, do you see any other teams that could really compete with the Lakers? Like, which teams do you fear in the West that could possibly beat the Lakers? Or you think you if the Lakers are healthy, they could run through this Western Conference?
There is only one team, and it is a Utah Jazz, because like we know it has got the highest like scoring record also, and they're like unbeatable. The chemistry and everything. I saw a few games of them. The one game along with Lakers also. Their team chemistry is just magnificent. Just the way the Golden State Warriors used to play in their winning years, like when they took this back to back. That there is a smooth, like we have seen Donovan Mitchell. Then other players also, and this other sixth man of the year, Jordan Clarkson, all
Clarkson,
players, and like Rudy Gobert is defensive end. Woo!
Yeah, 4-point game, Bhushan,
Finally,
79-75.
Finally, finally, are you
So-
ready?
So Eklaviyas is asking the question. I got to ask you this question, Bhushan, as a diehard Lakers fans. If the Lakers win, I will blank. Fill in the blank, Bhushan.
Lakers win. I only like keep adding jerseys to my collection. I can do from here. I go crazy. My day doesn't go good if Lakers lose a game. It is a bad day for me. So winning Lakers to win the game is very important for me.
Bhushan, you basically have everything. You have cakes to the jerseys to the, the flag to the memorabilia. You pretty much have everything. You showed us. So you have what else is left to buy besides more jerseys?
Like I always like as we know recently I'm a huge I started watching this NBA because of Kobe Bryant, and recently he got at the ceremony he was given this place in this Naismith. So I would like to visit that place, and I also like to go to the Staples Center live Lakers game, and if possible I would like to meet wife of Kobe Bryant also and share that my love, how much I love Kobe Bryant. Like I was got a lot of crazy love for Kobe Bryant. Like the time when we got the news when he expired, like 2 to 3 days, I was just crying. Like it was very hard for me to believe that he is not there no more. Like he is my hero, and he'll always be my hero. Like.
Yeah, and Bhushan, kind of tell us how it was like at the induction ceremony for the Hall of Fame. Of course, his wife was able to be there accepting the Hall of Fame. Kind of tell us that moment. What emotions were you feeling to see Kobe being Bryant finally being inducted into the Hall of Fame? How special of a moment was that?
Yeah, I was watching it the earlier day also when she gave that jacket to her daughter. The next day she was not available, like because she had to attend the prom. I saw that video when Vanessa Bryant said that she didn't wanted her to miss the most important day of her life, and even so the moment when she spoke about that, he wanted to play for the fans. That immediately that the next moment the tears started coming from my eyes. Like I cannot. I felt very bad at that moment, but still I was very that he's been inducted this year along with Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett, the other two players. Like they are also legend in their place. But I missed Kobe, and I surely want to visit Naismith, this memorial museum very soon.
Yeah, for sure, Mr. Kumar. I'll let you take it away. I'm going to take a quick break.
Yeah, and thank you, Bhushan, for being with us this morning. At least you coming in, the third quarter was a much better game by the Lakers. They have cut the lead to 2 points. It's 79-77 in favor of the Warriors. But just to give a brief analysis of that third quarter, I think they were able to control the bleeding from the Warriors. Chef Curry, of course, was not too active. Good defense by the Lakers. They were able to come up with a lot of turnovers for the Warriors. And I think the Warriors committed 7 turnovers to just about 2 or 3 for the Lakers. So I think it's great defense. Anthony Davis was a lot more active defensively. KCP was also, and Caruso especially. So that's what made the difference. Go Lakers. So Bhushan, our super fan from India, the Lakers super fan, who's been with us in our previous shows as well, who is waving that Lakers banner strong, and he's all the way in for another championship round, Bhushan. Is that true?
Yes, of course. We are going to be in the playoffs and going to win this back-to-back championship.
Let's hope so. Thank you so much for being here today morning, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Hopefully, when the
Thank you,
Lakers
Kumar.
Thank you, Bhushan. Stay safe. Continue to stay safe, and hope the Lakers win. So go.
It's a tied ball game. Tied ball game. 79-all.
See, Mr. Kumar, I don't like the Lakers, but I appreciate fans like Bhushan. You know, so 79-all in the fourth quarter.
LeBron James on Andrew Wiggins trying to take it himself. He does it. No. And
who wants this game more, Mr. Kumar? Who's going to execute on the offensive end, make shots? Who's going to play better defense? Who's going to turn the ball over? And that's going to be the name of the game to see who's going to come up on top and claim the 7th seed in the Western Conference.
I'm kind of surprised that the score is tied, even with the way the Lakers have played this game.
They got the lead.
And they get the lead, 81-79 with a...
I need Mr. Kumar. What a putback by Anthony Davis, slamming it with authority. Lakers take the lead on the Warriors, 81-79. Bhushan is going crazy. Lakers Nation is going crazy as the Lakers are up on top in the fourth quarter.
And a great defense by Caruso. He steals the ball.
Oh, sorry. The person that made it was Kuzma, Mr. Kumar. It was Kuzma that got the go-ahead bucket to be 81-79.
LeBron James!
And Ashwin is saying Lakers lead.
So, Bhushan, we're not letting you go because it's lucky for the Lakers.
Get him out of here! No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You had told Shivam sometime back that they need to cut the lead, and now they are cruising.
Bhushan, you called it. You called it, man.
He's a true Laker fan. I don't think he has any other choice but to call that.
He could see in the future. As we are at a timeout, Lakers got the lead 83-79 with 10:23 left in the fourth quarter. And Soham is asking, now that the game's defensive settings have become normal again, Lakers doing a great job and Warriors struggling. Yeah, Bhushan, the Lakers have really turned on the heat on the defensive end of the floor. They're out there playing aggressive defense on the Warriors, forcing them to, pick up the ball, getting a lot of deflections, getting a lot of steals. And that's really opening up the Lakers to go in transition and getting a lot of easy buckets to not allow the Warriors defense to set. And I think that's been the key so far in the second half. And I think the Warriors defensive intensity has been the reason that they're able to get this lead.
Yeah, and LeBron James is on a triple-double watch. He's got 16 points,
all right,
8 rebounds, and 9 assists. So I think he's probably in line to maybe get a triple-double and hopefully make the Lakers win as well. So great defense by the Lakers to start, and they outscored the Warriors 35 to 20, 35 to 24 in that third quarter.
Yep, getting to the free throw line, making shots from three. Great defense, great execution on the offensive end, and the Lakers, as Bhushan said, they put together great second quarters and third quarters, and I think they really turned up the heat in the third quarter.
Yeah, and a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter, making Steve Kerr take a timeout, and I'm sure Curry will be back in that lineup. He was getting a little bit of rest.
No,
but,
they need Curry to play, Mr. Kumar. You can't have Draymond Green and Curry out at the same time. Curry needs to get on the floor. He needs to get shots up, and he's going to really have to carry this Warriors team on the offensive end of the floor if they want to come back and have any chance of winning this game.
No, absolutely. I mean, he was getting that mandatory rest that he always gets, at the beginning of the fourth quarter. But I'm sure reading the scoreline and the Lakers taking the lead back, Curry will be back in that playing five immediately after this timeout.
Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be for sure. He needs to have that Chef Curry magic if they want any chance to come back. And
he's still not in. He's still not in. He's still
what is
sitting on the
Steve Kerr
bench.
doing? Is he trying to throw this game? We need Steph Curry to get in the game. They need offense. Offense is going to win them this game. The Warriors' defense has been really slacking in the second half. I don't understand this move.
There's Curry in the bench. No, he's back. He's back.
Okay, there you go. There you
He's
go.
back.
As, of course, Mr. Kumar.
26 points for Steph Curry and 16 points for LeBron James.
But it's been a quiet 26 points. It's not been like a Steph just going berserk. I think he's been quiet.
Andrew Wiggins is forcing his shot, and he's not able to. Good defense there by Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, 26 points for Steph, 16 points for LeBron. LeBron's 5 of 13 from the field, and Steph is shooting 50%.
What? Reverse layup, and as you said, Shivam, he's posting up Toscano Anderson and going at it at the rim, and another layup, 6-point lead, and an offensive foul by the Warriors. And a
Look at this. The field goals in the second half. That's the difference. Lakers 15 of 25. Warriors 9 for 22. Turnovers this half. 9 turnovers for Golden State to only 2 for the Lakers. That's the difference in this kind of games.
Yeah, absolutely. And a big hug by LeBron and Anthony Davis right there after that offensive foul, both on the floor.
Yep. What a great defense by LeBron, sacrificing his body, being set. Oh, they gave each other a little bear hug there as great defense by LeBron James, forcing the turnover by the Golden State Warriors and giving the ball back to the LA Lakers.
And I think there is a challenge by Coach Steve Kerr.
They're not going to win that challenge. They're not going to win that challenge. As you can see, Mr. Kumar, LeBron James was set. He had his hands up. He was outside the restricted circle, beat the defender to the position. I think the Warriors are going to lose this challenge. What do you think? Do you think they have any chance?
Ooh, it's a very close call. I think he was kind of just a little bit on the move. And, he did have, his whole body on Toscano Anderson. So it's going to be a very close call. I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn this call. And that's what the referees are going to make a call.
Yeah, I think it's pretty decisive that it was a charge in favor of the Lakers. I think LeBron was there in time. I think he had his feet set. And I think the Lakers this is going to stand. And it's going to be a charging foul on the Warriors, on Toscano Anderson. But he has to know, if you're LeBron James is right there, you have to be able to kick it out. You can't Warriors are just trying to force things right now. Andrew Wiggins forced a tough shot. Toscano Anderson trying to force shots in the lane. That's not going to win. You need to do ball movement, get a lot of open shots rather than, just forcing the shots. And I think that's the reason why the Warriors are really struggling on the offensive end.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I know we have left Bhushan totally speechless for the last few minutes, but thank you, Bhushan, for
Thank you.
being
Thank you.
on the show, and keep watching the game because you're a lucky mascot for the Lakers. And we'll probably touch base again tonight when you tune in for the show with Malik Rose at
Yeah.
8 p.m. tonight, India time, the PNK NBA talk show, which will be live at 8 p.m. on the Ekalavyas and the Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channels. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you, Bhushan. Continue to stay safe, man. Yep, and let's give a shout out to our show, as Mr. Kumar said. Malik Rose.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm gonna get Bhushan back in if the Lakers start, losing their lead again. Okay.
Oh, okay. He's the good luck charm. So as soon as he started coming on, as I said, the Lakers were really gonna start turning it up. It was kind of stagnant before Bhushan. So Bhushan is definitely the good luck charm for the Lakers, and definitely one of the super fans there in India. But yeah, again, you can catch me and Mr. Kumar tonight in India time, Thursday night at 8 p.m. India time on the Ekalavyas YouTube channel and the Patel Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channel. We're going to have special guest Malik Rose join us, and he's going to be talking about his experiences playing for the Spurs, winning the championship in 1999 and 2003, and playing with all-time greats Tim Duncan and
Wow,
David.
they overturned that and made it a blocking foul. So Toscano Anderson goes to the line.
I don't agree with that. I'm not a Lakers fan, Mr. Kumar, but I don't agree with that call at all. I think LeBron was set, and I thought that was a bang call that should have. And Toscano Anderson, as LeBron used a gesture, he used his elbow, and that usually is an offensive foul. It basically almost hit his face. So I thought there should have been a charge.
So that's the 9th rebound for LeBron James. So he's at 18, 9 and 9.
So he's almost on triple-double watch, as he looks like he's going to be closing off a triple-double and an impressive performance by LeBron James and Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's a good defense by Caruso.
So let's show the Malik Rose video.
Another pass intercepted.
And we have another charging foul. This one is on Andrew Wiggins, as Wesley Matthews was able to step in and draw the charge. Lakers ball as Lakers lead 87-83 with 8:24 left in the fourth quarter. What impressive defensive performance by the Los Angeles Lakers.
Finally, Anthony Davis was able to hit a shot from the corner of the paint, and he is having a very bad game. Curry for 3.
Anthony Davis is building enough. Anthony Davis is building enough bricks to build a house. Finally, he finally makes the 3, but Chef Curry is back to cooking as 87-83 Golden State Warriors.
AD getting tripled. No, but good defense by the Warriors. And Kuzma there. And a nice layup, cutting the lead to 2 points, 85-87.
Anil is saying my connectivity isn't good. That's why the Lakers got the lead. For sure, Anil. And Bhushan coming. That's another reason why the Lakers were able to do good. So those two things.
So Curry there with 3 and then a layup to follow. So 5 straight points for Curry there, cutting the lead to 2 points, 85-87. 80 for 3, and he gets it. 80 for 3, 90-85.
He's getting his rhythm.
And a foul here by Schroeder on Curry.
Come on, Curry. Curry's going to have to take over. Take over, Curry. Put them all on your back. Put them all on your back and let's get the W. Come on, Dub Nation. Come on.
I think.
Let's go. Dub Nation.
I think that was the 10th assist. He tried to scoop it in by great defense by Wesley Matthews. He kept standing. LeBron for 3, but no, it's the front rim. So LeBron has a triple-double. He's got 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Yeah, that was a foul. Steve Kerr is furious that he thought there was a foul on that play, and he did get hit. You have to admit that, Mr. Kumar.
No.
Oh, come on.
I'm
No.
sorry.
He's just being a biased Lakers fan, ladies and gentlemen. He knows he got hit. It should have been a foul.
And a defensive lapse there by the Lakers. Nobody on Wiggins. He just cuts through, gets his pass from outbounds, and makes an easy dunk. So 87-90 in favor of the Lakers. 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in this quarter. A bad pass by Schroeder.
89-90. Come on, Warriors down by 1 point. 6:24 left. Let's go, Andrew Wiggins.
Timeout taken by Frank Vogel, and rightly so. Again, those turnovers being a little bit costly for the Lakers.
31 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists for Steph Curry. 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists for LeBron James. LeBron James with the triple dub.
So a triple-double when needed. Hopefully this translates to a win for the Lakers.
I just saw Andrew
game.
Wiggins bucket, Mr. Kumar. Let's go, Andrew. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, he's been bad this game.
Hey.
But, yeah,
Let's go. They can still pull this off. So what's
the
going to
fans
happen
coming
now?
back? Yeah, the fans coming back to the arenas. I think that would make the teams happy.
For sure.
And yeah, Wiggins has 19 points on 9 of 17 shooting, so not a bad game.
No, not a bad game at all. He's been really improving, I think he's really playing with more confidence.
I think the difference has been Draymond Green. He's 0 of 5 from the field. He's just shot 2 free throws.
But he's a facilitator, He's more the facilitating role, not looking to score.
Yeah, but he always has that like a low-scoring triple-double. He has that like 10 or 11 points and then 12 rebounds and then 10 or 11 assists. And that's the kind of player he is.
Yeah. Well, for the Lakers right now, Anthony Davis with 19 points, LeBron with 18 points, Caldwell Pope with 10 points, Alex Caruso in double digits also with 14 points. And then on the Warriors side, of course, Steph Curry, 31 points, making 6 3-pointers.
Jordan Poole not even hits the rim. And a rebound by Kuzma.
See, he's another player, Mr. Kumar, that Jordan Poole played really big against the Grizzlies that last game of the season. They need him to make shots and stretch that floor out. And he's only has 7 points tonight. Michael Mulder has 5 points. Toscano Henderson has 9. So the others are stepping up for the Lakers and struggling for the Warriors.
Yeah, and a foul here by Wiggins will take Schroeder to the free throw lane. And LeBron James getting a little bit of rest.
Oh, this is your time. This is your time, Warriors, to make the move when the king is out. And Andrew Wiggins, Mr. Kumar, you would have to agree that he's been solid on both ends of the floor. On defense, he's playing great defense, rebounding, and really aggressive on the offensive end. So nice performance by Andrew Wiggins so far.
So Caruso checks in for Wesley Matthews. And the lead is 2 points, 91-89, with one more free throw left for Dennis Schroeder, who got acquired from the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's a very, very bad free throw, just hitting the tip of the front rim. Wiggins draws a foul, ties the game, and a three-point play.
And one, Andrew Wiggins. Woo! He's showing why he was a top pick in the NBA draft. And Anil is saying Warriors really need Klay in these situations to show his two-way game. For sure, Anil. You know, Klay Thompson not only does a great job of locking up the best player on the opposing team, but he can also is Steph Curry's partner in crime as the Splash Brothers. As aggressive move by Andrew Wiggins, as Mr. Kumar said, with the and one. What a shot by Andrew Wiggins, finishing in the lane.
LeBron James still on the bench.
Yeah. What did I say? It's your time. It's your time to get the lead. And
Davis Schroeder.
What a pass by Andrew.
Anthony Davis.
93.
Anthony Davis.
It's tied. 5 minutes left. Whoa.
LeBron James checks in Steph Curry, tying the game 93-all.
Let's go Warriors. Let's go Warriors.
What a pass, but Caruso unable to finish that. A chance for Warriors to take the lead again. Jordan Poole from the corner. But no, it's an offensive foul.
What?
Draymond Green pushed off.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, he blocked Anthony Davis while...
That was a flop. Just like that was a flop by Anthony Davis. No way. No way that was an offensive foul.
I mean, it was not a flop, but he just put... I mean, he was trying to scream. He was just trying to scream.
Draymond is not that strong. He's signed. Anthony Davis went flying into the first row.
93-all. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Anthony Davis unable to catch that ball. Another turnover for LeBron James and the Lakers.
Steph Curry
have not been.
He's in disbelief, Mr. Kumar, over that call. Anil, yes, LeBron taught him well, for sure. For sure. The Flop brothers.
Beautiful layup by Schroeder. 95-93, exactly 4 minutes left. Yogesh Bhatt, go Warriors. Vinod Muthukumar, go Lakers.
Let's go Warriors! Let's go Warriors! Let's go Warriors! Let's go Warriors! Warriors! 96-95.
Jordan Poole with that three. So 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 96-95, Golden State Warriors.
What a shot. We're coming down to the wire, Mr. Kumar.
And Schroeder misses that layup. The ball back to the Warriors. Chef Curry doing his thing and an easy bank shot. 98-95 timeout. Lakers.
Warriors! Woo! You nervous, Mr. Kumar?
Not at all. Not at all.
Warriors look like they got this.
Not really.
98-95, 3 minutes left to play in the game. Who's going to come out on top, Warriors or Lakers? Who's going to grab that 7th seed and play the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs? 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter.
what are the Lakers going to do in this timeout? What they need to do is be aggressive. Anthony Davis, I know he's not been very good, but he still needs to be aggressive, be inside that paint, catch those rebounds, and try and make those baskets inside the paint. He's got to attack the basket.
And LeBron James needs to attack also. If he doesn't give the ball to Anthony Davis, he said, put his head down, go to the rim, draw the foul, get the and one, or if the defense collapses, kicks it out to his teammates and trust them to make the open shot. And I think the Lakers definitely need to play better defense, not let Steph Curry be able to pass out of the double team. The rotations need to be a little bit better, a little bit more sharper, because the Warriors were able to get a lot of wide open threes. Jordan Poole made a nice open three, and Steph Curry was able to split the double team for the kiss off the glass. So I think the Lakers definitely need to shore up their defense if they want a chance to win this game.
Absolutely, and stop those threes because the Warriors are shooting 45% from the three, and and the Lakers are only 31% from three.
That's a difference.
LeBron James.
Let's see as we're back into action after the timeout. Let's see what's going to happen down the stretch.
Caruso corner, but no, it's the backboard. It's the side of the backboard.
He's playing like
PG.
Pandemic P.
Pandemic B.
Pandemic B.
Is it Pandemic C? And a turnover again for the Warriors. Great defense. Good day, Aloysius.
Yes, this match is definitely fire. This is definitely a lit game. What a better game we can be doing, Mr. Kumar, for the Patel and Kumar watch party. The last game was a blowout. So finally we got a close game here. That's all I could say.
Yeah, because this game matters. This game matters for both teams. Both teams want to end up in that 7th seed because that likely give them a better chance of, going deep into the playoffs.
All I can say is the Phoenix Suns fans are crossing their fingers, praying to God that the Lakers do not win because the Phoenix Suns are going to get bounced out of that first round. They're really hoping that the Warriors are able to pull this out. As Anthony Davis gets fouled, Mr. Kumar attacking the basket. It's a blocking foul on the Warriors. He makes both free throws to cut the lead to 1 point with 2:26 left to play in the game.
Anybody's game right here. Anybody's game. It could go either way.
Who wants it more? Playoff seeding on the line. Play-in tournament, ladies and gentlemen, the inaugural year. What a game we have. Lakers, Warriors, LeBron, Steph. Who's going to come out on top?
Draymond Green pushes off LeBron, a hard foul on LeBron. And LeBron trying to really sell it like a flagrant foul. But
no, it's no flagrant foul.
Are the refs going to review it?
No.
But he did fall very hard on the ground. And
he may have hit his head.
Yeah, he did probably hit his head. So
I don't know if it was a basketball play. I got to watch that replay again. I don't know if it was. If he makes contact to the head or neck area, then that's automatic flagrant one. So we got to see the
two of the all-time greats, Mark Jackson.
We got to see.
I think they're going to review this and probably call a flagrant one.
Let's see.
He was not going at the ball. He just pushed LeBron's face right there.
But was it? Let's see if it was the automatic strike to the head or neck area. Let's see as we're watching the replay.
His hands were nowhere close to the ball. I mean, it was going right at his face. So I think LeBron looks a little bit jaded.
I think I like LeBron James, but I think that's just a good hard playoff foul in the 80s. I think they should just. I think that's just a play on, just a good hard foul by Draymond Green. Yeah, LeBron looks very out of it. Mess him knocked the wind out of him as he hit his head pretty hard on the floor. He was immediately grabbing his head. Hopefully LeBron James is all right and can shoot these 2 free throws.
Of course he'll be all right. He's going to shoot those 2 free throws. He's going to make another 3 and carry this game for the Lakers.
Oh, no. We'll see. LeBron is human after all. He's already dealing with an injury with an ankle, so he did fall pretty hard. I think that has to be just a clean, good, hard playoff foul. I think Draymond had his hands up. I think it was just contact to his face. But I think that should not be reviewed. I think that should just be 2 shots, and let's move on with the game.
It is 2 shots, but I mean, I think they probably call it a flagrant one because Draymond was
Two of the all-time greats, Mark Jackson.
So
no, I know it's 2 shots, but it's going to depend. If it's a flagrant foul, then they get 2 shots in the ball. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
going to be big. Just this ruling to determine who's going to win the game.
No, I think they call it a normal foul.
Thank you. Good call, refs. Good call. Good call. I like it. We finally get a fair call.
He just got hit in the eye, and that's one of the big problems.
Yeah. As LeBron, it looks like he's getting some eye drops and getting some treatment on the sideline.
He just gets hit in the eye, and sometimes he just like, I mean, when the finger just pokes you in the eye while playing, I mean, it's kind of tough to like really kind of get back,
And it's coming really fast. The play is happening really fast, and that in that moment, it's a high impact. As LeBron James makes the first free throw, 98 all with 2:07 left.
2 minutes. 2:07.
Minutos. 70% free throw shooter, LeBron James.
He misses the second one.
Of course, again, Mr. Kumar is ahead of me, so if his reaction is a little bit before mine, you'll know why, ladies and gentlemen. So
tied ball game and a loose ball foul against LeBron.
Bring it the other way.
Anybody's game. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Wrong sport. No, I'm just kidding.
And another foul, offensive foul on Draymond Green. He just holds Caruso, and Caruso did a good job of selling that.
How much flopping are the Lakers going to do, Mr. Kumar? Come on.
It's Wesley Matthews who sold that stuff. Great sell by Wesley Matthews. Another turnover. That's 14 turnovers in this half for the Golden State Warriors. A total of 20 turnovers for the game.
Why are the Lakers flopping?
Davis with a slam. Good pass by Caruso.
Mark Jackson just said, Mr. Kumar, that was not an offensive foul. That was a legal screen on Draymond Green.
A foul here by Anthony Davis. So 2 free throws coming up for Steph Curry, who can tie this ball game with 1 minute and 23 seconds left.
It was a foul. It was a foul on the floor on Anthony Davis as Steph Curry was in the pick and roll going downhill as he's able to draw the contact on Anthony Davis and shoot the shot and get 2 free throws.
Most likely this is going to be a tight ball game because Steph
Curry
is like 91% free
it
throw.
Is.
Give the dagger to Curry. That's tied ball game. 1 minute, 23 seconds
Mr.
left.
Kumar? No, I'm just kidding. 100 to 100. Under a minute left.
100 all. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the shot clock. KCP almost lost that ball.
3. Lakers are up. 103. 103 to 100.
I told you he's going to put that free throw and a three to win the ball game for the Lakers. Steph Curry, Caruso guarding him, double team. Bazemore, Jordan Poole from the corner. And he misses that three. 33 seconds left. 3-point lead for the Lakers. They just need one more basket. Come on, let's go. Wesley Matthews. 10 seconds. 3-point ball game. 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 seconds left, and Steve Kerr finally takes a timeout. 2.1 seconds left. 3-point ball game. Are you there, Shivam?
Yeah, I'm behind a little bit, so I'm checking it out. What's happening? Yeah, 2 seconds left. Mr. Kumar's a little bit ahead of me right now, so I was just trying to check out the action, see what was happening. 103 by the Lakers, 103-100, and the Lakers. Let's see what Steve Kerr is going to draw up there. I'm sure he might use Steph Curry as a decoy and maybe get a shot for Andrew Wiggins or Jordan Poole.
But that was a deep three, and it was like winding down. The shot clock was almost at 0.5 seconds. And deep three for LeBron James. That dagger, 103-100 for the Lakers. 2.1 seconds left for the Warriors. And Steve Kerr finally catches a timeout with 2 seconds left. I mean, he had all the time. Probably they should have taken a timeout as soon as the Warriors got the rebound.
Well, Steph Curry was being double teamed, so because that could have saved him a lot more time. Yeah, I don't think they realized they had the timeout until Steve Kerr finally called one. Let's see what he's going to draw up on this play. Hopefully get a shot for Steph, and let's see if Steph can lead the Warriors at least to overtime. Let's see if either Steph's going to go to overtime or the Lakers are going to win this game. Let's see what's going to happen, Mr. Kumar.
Well, you can have a better game than this. You can have a better game.
Oh, it's over! No!
Is it over?
That's what the thing. Oh. What a game! What a game, ladies and gentlemen!
Yes, it's over, and the Lakers go on to
what a game!
7th seed. I told you he's gonna put that free throw. He's gonna three and win the game for the Lakers, and that's exactly what happened, Mr. Patel.
Hey, Mr. Kumar, chill. It's just a play-in tournament. Let's see what they're going to actually do in the playoffs. It's still early, but they got a long road ahead. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
They got to play at least 4 games in the playoffs against the Phoenix Suns. They are the 7th-ranked team right now, and the Warriors, I mean, they were cruising all along, and just the last 2 minutes is what made the difference for the Lakers.
Well, yeah, congratulations to the Lakers. LeBron James fighting through that hard fall, making the free throw, making the three-pointer for the dagger. Go ahead, Trill. Major props to LeBron James and the Lakers. They are able to close it out. They will face the Phoenix Suns. Tough loss for the Warriors, but they got another opportunity to try to get in the playoffs, to play the Memphis Grizzlies Friday night to claim that 8th seed. But yeah, Lakers, it's all about who will make the plays down the stretch, Mr. Kumar. And it looks like the Lakers made the plays and made the shots down the stretch, and the Warriors didn't. And that's why the Lakers are advancing to the playoffs.
The dagger three by LeBron.
But I just want you to hold your horses. This is just a play, and we're just at the beginning of the playoffs, Mr. Kumar. I want the same energy throughout the playoffs because I don't think the Lakers are going to be able to take it home this year.
Well, I mean, but they still at least play another 4 games. Minimum. That's what the ultimate thing is. And I think they have a better chance with the path that they have to at least go on to the Western Conference Finals because they will meet Phoenix Suns. And I'm calling the Nuggets to probably win against the Blazers. But that's going to be a very good matchup between the Portland Trail Blazers and the Denver Nuggets.
It is, for sure. I think they take care of the Suns. They've already beaten the Nuggets already, so I think that will be and the Blazers. So I think they'll be able to take care of that matchup. So setting up hopefully a Western Conference Finals with the Los Angeles Clippers if they're able to take care of business. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in.
97th. Sorry, it was the 97th career game tying or go-to basket in the final minute by LeBron James. 97th.
Man, what a game by LeBron. What a game by the Lakers. Again, you got to appreciate greatness and hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. Look, we had a lot of comments in there, a lot of happy people. Shahid is saying Lakers win. Everybody's jumping for joy in India as the Lakers were able to secure a spot in the playoffs as LeBron is doing his post-game interview right now. So congratulations to LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers for beating the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, congratulations to the Lakers. But audience, do not forget to tune in. Tomorrow for you.
Oh, today, yeah.
Tonight at 8 p.m., we'll have Malik Rose, a former Spurs who has won 2 championships with the San Antonio Spurs and a local favorite in San Antonio. So make sure you tune in to the Ekalavy's YouTube channel or the Pick and Roll Sports YouTube channels. It's also available on Facebook, on Ekalavy's, MSBA, and other channels as well. So maybe the producer can play the promo video of our show tonight.
I can't wait, Mr. Kumar. He's going to be telling us everything about playing with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, winning he's a 2-time NBA champion, 1999, 2003. He has a load of stories. He played with so many great players. We're gonna have a great conversation and a great show. We're gonna be talking about everything on recapping the play-in tournament, previewing the final matchups for the East play-in tournament, the West play-in tournament. You'll hear me and Mr. Kumar's predictions about what will happen in the playoffs. I think I know who Mr. Kumar will pick, but I guess we'll see. He could change his mind. I don't think so. But again, tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. India time on the Ekalavy's YouTube channel, Patel Pick and Roll Sports.
Are you an Indian baller or a basketball fan? Catch me, Malik Rose, 2-time NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs on the Patel and Kumar NBA Talkshow. I'll be sharing experiences from my 13-year NBA career, including playing alongside Hall of Famers David Robinson and Tim Duncan. You'll have the chance to interact directly with me via live chat and ask me anything and everything about what it's like to be an elite NBA athlete. So I'll see you soon, this Thursday, 8 p.m. India time.
We cannot wait. Tonight, 8 p.m. India time. Set your reminders. If this is your first time hearing me and Mr. Kumar, be sure you can check out our other previous episodes. We've had a lot of great guests, a lot of great content. We have a lot of fun, but we look forward to seeing you tonight in India and tomorrow in the U.S. I got to get some sleep, Mr. Kumar, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning as Mr. Kumar is celebrating the Lakers winning and advancing to the playoffs to play the Phoenix Suns. And there's a couple of in the play-in, we in the East, we had the Pacers and the Wizards is going to be tomorrow night, and it's going to be the Warriors and the Grizzlies to see who will get in, who will get the rest of the spots in the playoffs. But Lakers Nation is celebrating as the Lakers were able to get the win over the Golden State Warriors.
So thank you very much, everyone. Good night,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Patel. See you bright and early tomorrow morning. Yep. We'll be joined by Malik Rose. I am excited too. So let's thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the live watch party. We'll come back and announce the next live watch party very, very soon. But till then, join at 8 p.m. India time for the PNK NBA talk show.
Yep. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the fans, the Warriors fans, and the Lakers fans for joining us. And hope everybody enjoyed. And we'll see you on our show. Thank you very much.
See you. Bye-bye.